Okay, so I need to refill my water before we start, or at least after we start. I don't know. I gotta refill it. All right, so it's second day of week 5, the last actual week of the 1 of 30 segment that we're doing. Obviously, next week is the recovery week, and then we go into our 2 of 15. So. Try to avoid talking too much this time because I've said pretty much everything I need to say about it. Of course, I forgot that. Forgot to set the music too. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Anyway, so day 2, week 5. It's abs, back, and biceps, and if you are following along, the only thing I'm going to do is remind you, if you're following along live, I know you're not, there's never anybody in here long enough to follow along, but if anybody decides to be watching this on YouTube and wants to try it out this last week here, I just want you to write down everything exactly as you have been for the last 4 weeks. Make your notations, as is. If you decide, if you were doing one more week of 1 of 30, and you're like, yeah, I don't think I can take more up and knock out 30 reps, write it down for the same weight for next week. If you're like, yep, I can add a couple more pounds of that, put a plus next to it, or whatever your notes are to indicate those exact same things. And then we will make the adjustments needed when we switch over to the 2 of 15, okay? Which is just basically everything goes up regardless. It just goes up more than it would have gone up normal. So, because, like I said, you have to remember, with 1 of 30, you're doing 1 set of 30, or even multiple sets of 30, whatever you're doing, we're doing 1 set. You're not going to start feeling the weight until after you hit about 22 to 25. That's when you're going to start feeling it. So even if you're like, yep, I can take that weight up again for 1 set of 30, and you want to use that exact same weight, for 2 of 15, you're not going to feel it because it's not designed for you to feel it start feeling it between 10 and 12. Alright, so I got people talking. So yeah, when you're doing 1 of 30, you should feel it somewhere between 22 and 25. When you're doing 2 of 15, or you're doing 15 rep sets, you should start to feel that between 10 and 12. Between 12 and 15, it should start to get a little harder. 10, you should start feeling it around 7 to 8, 7 to 9. Obviously, the less reps you're doing, the earlier you're going to feel it. All right, so you can't go from 1 of 30 to 2 of 15 and expect the same results that you're going to get in the 1 of 30. So you have to increase the weight. You have to increase the weight every time you decrease your rep amount to make sure you're feeling it properly. So 1 of 30 is super lightweight, 2 of 15 is not as light, 3 of 10 is a little heavier, 5 of 6 is heavier. Whatever you're doing is going to be heavier each time. Also with longer rest times in between. So as you go, because your muscle have to recover, you have to work a little bit harder to recover, need more rest time to recover in between sets. So, like I said, just like yesterday, when I wrote down for the bench press, I said if we were doing 1 of 30, we are going to go up 1 increment of weight next week. But since we're not, we are actually going to go up 2 increments of weight when we hit the 2 of 15. Same thing with the incline press. I said, nope, if we're doing 1 to 30 one more time, I'm going to keep that where it's at because that felt good, that felt great. I don't think I can knock out. Probably could, but that's a good weight to be at for one more week. We go to 2 of 15, that's going up anyway. So, so yeah, just use your notes as is, because you know what? You might get up and be like, I'm not ready to switch my set to rep ratio. Maybe I want one more week. So, however you want to do it, you know, whatever the case may be, you want to follow along exactly what I'm doing, you want an extra week or two of doing it, that's fine. You don't want to do a recovery week, you want to continue doing the set for another few weeks. Just write it down as is for notes, and they might come back later on, because when we go back into the last 3 months, the first half of those 3 months, the first month and a half, 6 weeks, whatever, of that last quarter of this program, we are doing 3 sets of 5 and 1 set of 15. So, you know, we need to have a rough estimate of where that lighter weight is going to be, which most likely that will be somewhere between your 2 of 15 and 3 of 10 weights that we're doing. However, it's nice to know where you were at the last one. Be like, you know what, this was good for me, I'm going to go ahead and start with this. And then you can make adjustments as needed throughout the workout, throughout the 6 weeks or so, to make it work better. Alright, so are you doing song requests? I'm not a good singer, no. Song request. No. So anyway, feeling some good fun morning here. At least I got people watching. That's kind of cool though. Nobody watches me. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to stop wasting time. The warm up today is the Turbo Jam Ab Jam. Y'all are going to think it looks goofy if you haven't watched me before. If you have watched me before, it still looks goofy either way. And I really don't care if you think it looks goofy. I don't care. Whatever. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this started so I can get this done in a timely fashion, because I've been doing nothing but talking too much through these things, and I'm talking to nobody, because 90% of the time there's nobody there. There's somebody there now, but I'm rambling. So, anyway. And then I'll have to remember to set up the music. But you know what, I might as well do that now, since there's nobody even on Instagram. Instagram's my main phone. The one I'm using my main phone for is Instagram and the music. Alright, anyway. Probably the quickest I've gotten to the warm-up before in a long time. Got a hole in my shirt. I don't care. Their workout clothes.
Hi guys, I'm Sophie Johnson and welcome to Ab Jam. This is a great abdominal workout because it's 2 parts. 10 minutes standing, 10 minutes on the floor. You can do 1 part, hopefully you'll do both. Now we're going to start off by reviewing that tuck position. Shoulder blades are back against the wall. Tailbone goes underneath you. This is very important. From the belly button up, you've got great posture. From the belly button down, tailbone's under toward me. You got it? We're going to isolate the abs in every exercise. Let's start by fanning the arms up. We'll warm up the back and the abs. Bring the arms down, flat back, and round it up. Round up the back. Good. Arms up. Bring it back down. Flat back. And when you round up, you're already crunching those abs. Let's go center. And tuck. And shake it. So hold it, and then shake it. Have a good time, all right? Because that's what working out's all about. We're going to take a center, hold, bend to your right. Center, isolate, contract the abs. Again, squeeze, now go side. Center, and to the side again. Let's go a little quicker, here we go. Center, side, center, side. Now, don't just go through the movements. I actually want you to think about what's happening in your abs. Feel those abs getting tight. Feel your ribs moving towards your hips. Squeeze. Let's do another set. Come on down lower if you can. Center, side, obliques. Every time you bend to the side, think six-pack, baby. The kind of a six-pack that looks good in a bathing suit. Squeeze, up, squeeze, up. Nice job, guys. Fan the arms up. Bring it down. That's a little rest for your back. Back is fine. You can take it anytime you need it. Do it again. Arms fan up and down. Flat back. And all the way up. Now, hands on your hips, bend side to side. Got that? So figure out where your rib cage is and bring it toward your hip bone. Hands are on your hips. So rather than leaning from side to side, crunch side to side. Okay, come on, bars by your face. Side, side. You can stand up tall if you want, or work the legs at the same time and bring those elbows towards the thighs. Now, what I'm not doing is leaning forward. So we're not here, we're here with the shoulder blades against the wall. Start to circle the arms around. This is a rotation. Yeah. Make it a figure eight. Come on, tap those heels. Are you having a good time? That's the best way to work your abs, when you're just kind of dancing, enjoying the music, but feeling those abs get tight. Same thing with the bigger arms. Row, row. Stand up tall in the upper body, tailbones underneath, that's the tuck position. That's the secret to all of these exercises that work the core. The tuck helps you isolate the abs and avoid straining your back. Here comes the elbow. Down, then wrap around. Again. Down, wrap around. Good. Down, behind your hip, wrap around. Do it again. Down, behind your hip. Other way. Down, wrap around. Good. Behind your hip bone. Now like there's someone standing behind you. Down. A little higher. Again, low. A little higher. Let's go to tempo. Right. Right. Good. Other way, baby. Oh, man. You can feel that, can't you? Nice job. Your abs are going to be so tight. Fan it up. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Flat back. Round it up, please. Deep breath. Good. Flat back. Round it up. Nice job. Tap it out, guys. All right, guys. I'm going to take you nice, wide into that plie stance. Like you're riding a wide horse. Got your hands up nice and wide. This is the wheel, and it's taken from capoeira. We're going to do this 4 times. It is 4, 3, 2. Now hands on your hips. Good job. Now to make it a little easier, you make the wheel smaller. Don't bend as deep together. Do you want to do that again? Let's do it. Now hold up a little longer this time. We're going to do 8 of them. Tuck the tailbone underneath. You're in that tuck position. Shoulders are back. Hands on your hips. Good. And think that this is a side crunch. It's not leaning to the side. It's crunching to the side. Let's go right, left. Right, left, and then together. Again. The wider you take your arms, the more intense this is for your abdominals. So be ready for it. Again. Let's go the other way. Let's make those abs nice and flat. Bending to the side really works the obliques. Now, if you need a visual, just imagine that you're about to go into a cartwheel. So you want to bend to the side. Good. Now let's alternate. Go to the right. And together. Now go to your left. Oh, yeah. You feel it? Shoulders are back, right? Tailbone tucked underneath. You're doing awesome. Can you keep going? I know you can. Let's do it again. Right, left, right. Other way. Right. Beautiful. Do it again. Right, left, right. Come on, tailbone under. lean back a little bit. Squeeze your glutes. Work those abs. Tighten and tone the midsection. We're going to the right. Now back to your left. Oh man, you can feel that in your obliques. Your rectus abdominis muscles right down the center of your abs. One more time. Get ready, guys. We're gonna punch. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zigzag, lift your hip. All right? Focus on lifting your hip, not your knee. Crosses. Zigzag, lift that hip. Nice job. Cut that in half. 1, 2, lift the hip. Lift. If you think about lifting that hip, you are gonna tighten up your obliques. Think of the knee as just kind of coming along for the ride. You got it. Come on, baby. Last one. Take the back flat. Round it up. Do it again. Flat back. You can do this anytime you need a little break. Flat. Round it up. Last time. Then we're going to cross, starting with your left hand. Left hand, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zigzag, lift your hip. Oh! Do you feel it? Lift your hip bone. Bring your hip bone to your rib cage. It's nice. Do it again. Yes. Perfect. Now cut that in half. 1, 2, left. 1, 2. Crunch. Crunch. Look down at your hip. Crunch. There you go. Crunch. Crunch. You feel it? All right. Shake it, shake, baby. Shake it. Oh, nice. This is a great way to really turn your waistline. Don't give it too much thought. Just have fun. Shake it to the music. It'll happen naturally. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Now squat. Down and lift. Down. Got your W over here. Remember that position. Good. This elbow comes behind the hip. Nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Singles. Down. Up. Up. Now, if you want, you can tap that toe down. When you got your balance, hold it up. Lift. 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 Want to go the other way? Okay. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Good. Take a look at your imaginary opponent. Show them how tight your abs are, baby. Show them off. Here we go, singles. Down, lift, lift, lift. Yeah, come on. Balance, baby, balance. We can do it. Hold on to it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Go. Tight abs. Lift it up, man. And down. Nice job. Flat back. Good job. Do that again. That's a nice little break for your back, for the abs. Flatten it out. Round it up. All right, tap it out. That's it for your standing abs. I want you to grab a mat or a towel, bring it back to the floor. We'll do some ab work on the floor. That's awesome stuff for Turbo Jam. Nice job, you guys. Great job. We're going to take some of those exercises that you did in the standing routine and bring it down to the floor. So go ahead and lay back. Be comfortable. Take your feet shoulder width apart and your hands, I would say, right next to your hips. And we're going to begin this exercise from your belly button down in just the tuck. Here we go, tuck. Tuck and release. Tuck and release. And everything we do, you can modify it. So if it doesn't feel right, you can modify by watching Mindy or by watching Honorita. They'll show you how to make the exercises just a little easier until you build the strength you want. Let's crunch. Hands behind the head, making sure that you're not pulling on the neck. Your neck should be relaxed. Your hands are a light touch behind the head. Good. 4 more. 2 more times. Try to keep your head elevated the whole time. And we'll go right into a single leg stretch. Right leg. And switch. Good. Head is lifted. Shoulders are lifted. Again. Now let's go to singles. Ready? Press that knee away. Adding the resistance is really going to work those abs. Of course, you can put your hands behind your head anytime you need to. Now lock up and do elbows, side to side. Another way to make this easier is to take your legs straight up to the sky. The lower you take the legs, the harder it is. Most advanced, arm side to side. Good. Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Come on. Work those abs, baby. Good job. Do 4 more. Let's go. 4. Good. 3. We can make it. Then we're going to drops. I love this exercise. Legs all the way up. Drop to one side. We're going to roll up slow and control. Roll back slow. Legs back to center. We're going to do it again, other side. Roll, lift. Control is the key. You're going slow and you have total control. And now we bring it up a little bit quicker. Here we go. Up, touch, roll back, center. Drop, roll up, roll back, center. Another set, come on. Up, lift, roll back, center, over, lift. Good, now we go to crunches, guys. Here we go. Lift and back. Head and shoulders lifted up off the floor. These are 2 counts or singles. Now we slow it down just a little bit. Up, slow. 1, 2, hold it, and back. It is never too late to get the abs that you want. It really means just watching your diet, making sure that you're eating healthy food, you're doing your cardio, as well as your ab routine. All right, last one. Let's take a little break. Arms reach over your head. Legs reach out nice and long. Don't go anywhere, though. We're not done. That's just a little stretch, and you can take that anytime you need it. Okay, guys, you ready? Walk your hands up the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now lift the knees. And then slide or walk it back down. Good. Walk it up. Now you're not sitting all the way up. Maybe 35, 45 degrees so that you're really feeling your abs, not your hip flexors. Good. Do that again. And this time, you can lift the arms as an option. That's more advanced. So you keep the hands behind the knees if you want. Walk it back. Yeah, baby. Can you do it again? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift. 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 Walk it back. All right, next time we're going to snake it back. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. Lift. And you're wondering what the snake is? We'll show you. Ready, guys? Oh, yeah. Come on, walk it up. Hey, hey, hey. Hook. Hook. Snake it back. All right, guys, stay here. Bring the knees all the way up, hands behind your head. And I want you to bend to the right. Bend to the left. Good, now go to singles. Here we go. Side, side. Head and shoulders are elevated. Remember, you're bringing your heels toward the elbows. Your knees and the lower leg are sealed together. And lift, and lift. Come on, bend to the side. Okay, don't go anywhere. Stay on one side only. Tuck, tight. You're bringing your heels towards your elbow. You feel that? Oh my gosh, right there in the obliques, baby doll. Switch and go the other side. Hang on. You're almost home. Do it. Lift. Lift. Think obliques. Think tight, flat abs. Oh yeah, you made it. Stretch it out. Arms overhead. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, you're going to feel that tomorrow. Good job, guys. Stretch it out. Okay, guys, let's bring your feet in. Shoulder distance apart. And we're going to start with cross punches, just like we do in our turbo gym workout. Your little cross punches, and then a zigzag. Not all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Okay, join me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Small zigzag. Try to keep your head and shoulders up. Crossing and zigzag. Do it again. You can keep hands behind your neck if you need to. Just like that. Small crosses across. Now the same thing, but let's lift up a little higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Or you can stay where you are. Just like Mindy and Anna-Rita are showing you today. Working those abs, now bringing the shoulders up off the floor. One more time. Good, now with the right knee is lifted, let's go across. Across and back. Hold the knee steady. And lift by leaning with your shoulder, not your elbow. That's a cue that will really help you focus on the obliques as opposed to doing just the elbow across. Hey, I know what cheating looks like, guys. Now lift to the center, crunch. Lift. Good. Head and shoulders stay up. Get that tailbone tucked up underneath. Other side, left knee now. Across with your shoulder. Let the elbow follow behind. Lift. Yeah, baby. All right, back to center. Crunch. Oh. There it is. Make sure that the abs are nice and flat. Tailbone tucked underneath. Belly button in. Give me 4 more. 4. Nice. 3. Keep it tight. 2. Nice. Now we're going to go right and left. Right and lift the opposite knee. How's that feel? You got a little bit of a burn going on yet? Okay. Give me 4 more. 2 more. That's nice. All right, feet together. And we're going to tuck elbows in. Tuck. Good. Crunch. Bring your elbows to touch the inside of the knees. Oh, that works. Lift your hips up off the floor. Lift. Almost there. Lift. Come on, 2 more. Last one. Good. Hands behind the knees. Roll all the way up. Face me. Hi. All right, guys. Now toes on the floor if you want to keep this nice and simple. Fingertips to the side. We go to the right. Right and center. Left and center. Now, I want you to lean back slightly. So you are behind those 2 bones, which we call the sits bones, and you're on the fleshy part of your hips, back on the derriere. Nice. Now we're going to do this with a little pulse to the right, then center. Good. To the left, and center. Take a break if you need to, or keep going. Side, center. Good. Do it again. Left, center. Oh, can we do one more set? Can you do it? Stay with us. You're doing awesome. It's going to pay off. I promise you that. You're going to have nice flat abs, a 6-pack to show off in your bathing suit. Hold it. Last set. Come on, guys. You can do it. Hang in the last one. Back to center. Hands behind your knees. Round back and away. Lift all the way up. Swing your legs around. Come all the way down to your hips. Good. Now just press up, stretching the abs, or all the way up into up dog. Oh my gosh, that feels so dang good.
Okay. Again, depending on where you're at, that might be good enough for you for your ab workout. That is just, it's my warm-up slash cardio slash part of my ab workout. But you could be at a place where that's good enough for you. And if you are, I highly recommend going on to Beachbody On Demand and checking out the rest of the videos that they have, at least in that series. It's a great series to help you tone and lose weight. And again, I'm not sponsored by them. I am not getting paid by them. I'm not getting any benefit whatsoever for that. I am basically just using their exercise videos as warm-ups because I know they work for me and they're fun. And like I said, the least I can do since I'm using their stuff in my videos is to give them a quick little plug. So yeah, I'm going to fill my water up. Oh, the nice thing is, it's actually warm enough this morning that I was able to open the windows and turn the furnace off. It was 64 degrees when I came down here. Outside. So I opened everything up. Upstairs, not down here. I'll probably open it up when I'm done just to get some of the stuffiness out, but there's a train right behind my house and sometimes it's like super loud. It'd be no different than me leaving the furnace. So, alright, so, again, that is not my ab workout, that is my warm-up. And once again, I'm going to do a quick reminder before I start the music and get started, that my ab portion, alright, is going to be different than the rest of the workout. Alright, as far as, it's still everything's based on 30 reps, but the ab portion is not going to follow the suit of 1 of 30, 2 of 15, 3 of 10. Alright, because if you want to do that, if you're looking to build like bodybuilder type muscles, then yeah, do the reps the same way as you would the rest of the muscles, because eventually this is going to get into muscle building. You'll need some weight and everything else, and I'm not going for bodybuilder abs. I'm going for fitness model, runners, swimmer, whatever abs. I want the tapered V shape. I don't want to be the big bulk, you know, around the center. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that's not what I'm going for. So if like I said, if you're following along and you want that bodybuilder look by the time that we're done with this, you might have a smaller bodybuilder look because you're not training as long as they are. But this routine will get you into shape, at least pretty close to it, if you're starting somewhere around where I'm starting, or even if you're starting at a lower point than I am. You know, like anything else, you know, the routine's only going to work so much, no matter how hard you do it. You don't have to do it a second time to get where you want. I remember watching a P90X thing where a guy was grossly obese. I mean, like, I'm not sure I didn't make it sound like that, but he was really, really big. And he did P90X, and then he took a month off and just did some other minor stuff. They did P90X again. He did like 2 years worth of cycles, and he got from like 300 plus pounds, being like my height, to being in better shape than I am now. Unfortunately, with a lot of extra skin, but that comes with the territory in his case. So, but anyway, he felt a lot better about himself. He was able to do P90X over and over and over again. That goes to show you P90X is not super intense if you don't make it super intense. So, anyway, my ab workout when we go to 2 of 15 is not going to be 2 of 15. It's going to be 2 of 30. All right, we're going to keep the high rep count and low weight. If we have to add weight to it, we're going to add very light weight to it, because I want the tone. There's a string hanging out the back right here. These are super old shorts. Super old shirt too. It's the workout plus. You don't have to look pretty to work out. I think it's kind of pointless to make sure you're all done up and looking pretty, ladies. Not that I don't enjoy it, just saying. But anyway, so following my ab routine is not going to get you super big, bulky, bodybuilder type abs. Okay, it's going to get you tone, trim, depending on how your diet is and your cardio, how much you're going to see of them. All right, I want to be able to see them, but I don't want to flex them and have that big, bulgy, veiny stuff like the rest of your muscles. So, just saying, that's just me. Do what you want. All right. So again, quick reminder, just in case you decide if you're doing this, you want to keep going and not stop here, or say you don't want to go into the building cycle. Okay, say you're a lady or a woman or whatever, and you're just looking to tone. Okay, and you're like, the 1 of 30 is cool, the 2 of 15 is cool, the 3 of 10 is cool. I do not want to do the 5 of 6. I do not want to do the 6 of 5. I definitely don't want to do the 10 of 3. I am not going for that. You can start the cycle back over. All right, or reverse it. You know, you can go 1 of 30, 2 of 15, 3 of 10, 2 of 15, 1 of 30, and just go back and forth, whatever you want to do. But all those reasons is why you want to continue writing things down exactly as you are if you were doing 1 more week of the same set for every series. Okay, whatever reason, in case you've got to go back to it later on. You know, say you can't handle doing the 5 to 6 or whatever, so you decide you're going to start back over, go through it, and maybe this time to do it. Whatever the case is, but write them down exactly the same way as you would any other week in the same series. Pretend it's the first week, pretend it's the second week, pretend it's the third week. Just pretend next week is not a recovery week. Next week is 1 more week of the same series. Okay, hopefully that's clear. Alright, music. Let's get some music and we'll start the show. This is 2 days in a row that I've had nobody pop in on Instagram. whatever. Okay, so my ab workout is crunch for today. Today's ab workout. I have a different one on Friday. Crunches, reverse crunches, leg lifts. They're more of a reverse crunch than a leg lift. And oblique crunches, and we're doing 1 set of 30. That's what we're doing. Again, the ab section is not going to be the same as the rest. So the ab section is 1 of 30. When we go to the 2 of 15, we are going to 2 of 30. Okay, so we're going to take a rest, and we're going to cycle through them next time. I'll explain that again when we get to it. But we're basically going to do a superset of crunches. You know, we're going to do crunches, reverse crunches, oblique crunches, and then start back over to the second set: reverse crunches, reverse crunches, oblique crunches. Again, the ab workout is going to be slightly different than the rest of the muscle training workouts. All right, so I got this set up. We're doing 1 of 30 of each. Put that down there so I can write down my stuff as I go. All right. Now this is for me to grab a hold of when I do my reverse crunches. Alright, so obviously no weight, 30 reps. And we're going to 2 of 30 next time. We're adding a whole extra set next time. Oh. Alright, reverse crunches. Technically, this would be a leg lift. This is a reverse crunch. That one burned a little bit. All right. Zero weights, 30 reps. All right, so oblique crunches, side crunches. Like that. know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and add the 5-pound ankle weight across my chest on the regular crunches. At least for the first set, and see how we do. The other ones are just going to be 2 sets of 30 as they sit. Alright, that's it for the abs. Ab work is done. Alright, so now we're moving on to back. There's still 2 people in here. I'm surprised. There's still 2 people. Yeah, it's gotta be the same 2 people. That's really cool. Appreciate you guys watching. It's awesome. Even if you're watching to make fun of me, if that's what you're doing, I don't care. Whatever it is. Anyway, we're on to back. Last week we did 35 pounds. Today we're doing 40 pounds. Sorry, the wide lat pull down. So here down to your chest. So yeah, 35 pounds last week. Plus sign me 40 pounds this week. I'm gonna throw 2 more tens on there. Now, most of the time I'll say with back exercises that you want to have an extra reach there, like you're doing your supported bent over rows. You want that extra reach to start with your back. Sometimes with chest pullovers, you want to make sure you don't start too far back. Or, yeah, you start back farther. Make sure you're not starting with your back. You're starting with your chest, pull it over. You start back here, you're going to start. Sometimes you start in the wrong spot. For an exercise, you start with the back. With those wide lat pull downs, you don't want to overextend it. If you're up here, you're going to start pulling back with your shoulders as opposed to your back. Your back, when you pull it here, your back's not really going to do much. So you want to not fully extend like I was kind of doing over there. I just realized what I was doing wrong. So you want to be right here. You start to pull with your back, and then obviously your arms are going to assist you. That's just how they work. So in the case of the pull downs, you kind of want to not overextend it because you're going to start with your arms in that case. But if you're doing something like more of a pull up, yeah, your back's going to help in that case. So I guess it's the opposite. I don't know. Oh, I lost somebody. All right, so we did 40 pounds, 30 reps, and if we were doing one of 30 again, I would keep that the same for the next week. All right, so moving on, we're doing close grip, reverse grip, pull downs. So instead of out here, we're in here. So this way. This one is also key to make sure you don't start with your arms, because you're going to get your triceps and your rear delts more than your back. You don't do it the right way. This is going to be something you're probably just going to have to feel out for yourself. I'll check out your music on SoundCloud when I get some time. I have no problem doing that. I like checking out new music. But yeah, I'll check it out for you. Just to let you know there's nobody else in here but you, so if you're even in here now, no, I'm not going to go listen to it now. I'm in the middle of a workout, so no. If you tell me now, I'm not going to go do it. So I can't listen to anything other than what I'm listening to. This is Creative Commons music that I'm authorized, allowed to listen to or play over live stream. So, all right. So anyway, we did 35 pounds, doing 40 again this week. So. Alright, so that was 40 pounds, 30 reps. If you were doing one of 30 again, I would take that up to 45. So. Well, for one, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing, turn off my music, go try to find your stuff. I don't even have SoundCloud as an app on any of my phones, any of my devices here. Try to find it, put it on, see if it's something that I like playing in the background of my videos. And then try to get back into my stuff. Again, I gotta go find your shit. I can click your, I'm in the middle of stuff. And I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. Being a pushy asshole is not going to get me to go watch your stuff or anybody else. That's not the right way to go about it. You want me to go watch it, be nice about it? Sure. I'll go check it out for you. I'm not doing it right now. I might not even do it later because you're being pushy. You're interrupting my workout with stuff that you want. All right? You're not even asking about what I'm doing, how it's going to help you. I don't mind helping people out. You have questions, comments, concerns about my workout, I will answer your questions. You are trying to jump on my live to get the only other viewer other than me to go watch your stuff. I don't have a lot of people watching my lives. you're wasting your time on somebody that doesn't have a lot of people watching them. I have 4 followers on Twitch, and you're one of 2 viewers on here. I have 1 person in my TikTok. I have nobody on my Instagram. I have 24 subscribers on my YouTube. One of which is new, based off these workouts. So you're wasting your time in my live trying to get people to go watch your stuff, because they're go listen to your stuff. There's nobody here listening to your or watching you. So I do have 12.8 thousand followers on TikTok, which I know is not a lot, but none of them are watching this either. So. But again, I don't know your stuff. I don't know if I like it. I'm not going to play it over my lives just because you want me to. If you want to play your music over live, go start your own live. So, but I'm done with that conversation now. So, all right, deadlifts. We did 30 pounds last week. We're doing 35 pounds this week. Empty bar is 20. I need 15 pounds. All right, so these are 2 7.5 pound weights. Now, when we get into heavier weights, I'm going to highly recommend that you use a weight belt. You get these nicer synthetic ones. You can get the leather ones that they've worn for like 50, 60, 70, 100 years, whatever. All right, so anyway, 35 pounds, 30 reps, here we go. Never lift this way. You want to get down here, you want to start. 1, 2. Okay, so 35 pounds, 30 reps. I would take that up next week. Okay, I'd probably slow my pace down a little bit, but I'd take it up next time. All right, back is done. We'll get this barbell put back where it's supposed to be. Weights off. All so barbell curl. We did 20 pounds last week. We're doing 25 this week. Now, I can very easily use a 20-pound bar with 2.5-pound weights on it. I guess it does show the active viewers in here. So somebody has been watching me all day one day. Jimmy, is that you? Are you watching me on Twitch? Are you screen recording me? Trying to put me on Twitch fails. Whatever. All right. Anyway, again, I've used a 20-pound bar. Put 2.5ers on there, but I don't like the length of it. It feels goofy holding the long bar to do barbell curls. It's a mental thing. So we're going to grab this shorter 5-foot bar. Alright? That's not going to work because the things are here on the inside. You guys load down here. So this is a 10-pound bar. We need 25, so I need the 15s for the 10.5. There. I don't think this bar is as sturdy as it's supposed to be, so I probably won't be using it for very long, for a lot of heavier weights. So, nice thing is I did find out that the quick clamps do work on the threaded barbells. Doesn't seem super secure, so again, I wouldn't use them for heavier weights, but they do work. Okay, so we got a 10-pound bar, 15 pounds of weights on it, 25 pounds. Alright. The key to this is to be steady, not swinging your body. Pay attention, Instagram is turned on. Like, the way this thing gets put together is a horrible, horrible way of putting this thing together. Alright, so 25 pounds. I think after 25, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the bar, the big bar. So it's loose. It gets put together by like rivets you hammer in. It took forever to line it up properly to do it. The annoyingest part, I was pissed. But I needed a 10-pound barbell to start with for there. For my overhead behind the neck presses. When you put any amount of weight on there, you can feel it's a little bit loose. It's a portable. It's a 3-piece. It's 3 pieces that goes together. Instead of just being one fucking bar, they give you 3 pieces so it fits into a small box. I would rather buy one that's in a 5-foot long box. But whatever. Alright, so 25 pounds, 30 reps. I would keep that at 25 pounds if we were doing one more round of 1 of 30. So putting a slash there. Alright, single arm supination dumbbell curls. So that's going to be, we're starting here, bringing it up this way as opposed to this way. So bring it this way, and we twist our hand the entire time until we can't like twist it anymore without like hurting ourselves. And that'll give you, not a lot can you see, but it'll give you a little, see when you do that, you can barely see it moving, but you see my tattoo moving. That little extra little thing. So yeah, that's that. Let me get this barbell put away. Yeah, this came as 3 pieces. This middle piece, in between my fingers here, and then these 2 end pieces. And you slide these in, and there's these little rivet things. I don't know if you can see them on the screen here. You can hammer them in all the way through. I know you can see them on both cameras there. It was obnoxious, but and this is the end of it. This is the end of the bar. They don't go any farther. It's like right here. So there's no like balance in the center. You know, they show a guy holding, you know, on the thing. He's probably got at least, he's doing squats with him. He's probably got at least 70, 80 pounds on it. There's no way in hell this is going to hold 70, 80 pounds with the way it's put together. That's Walmart crap for you. I can't say everything from Walmart is crap. A lot of these weights are from, they're steel weights. But I do not recommend this bar. Wait, I forgot. This one's the right way. Do not recommend buying it. It works for very, very lightweight. If you can line those up perfectly, exactly perfectly, get those rivets all the way through, it might, but I should have paid like the extra $10 and got one on Amazon that was already 5 feet. But that was like $35. It was like $35, or actually it was almost $50, $60 for a solid one. I think I paid $70 for this one. It's a 20-pound bar. But whatever. Alright, so, we did 8 pounds on the supination curls last time. We're doing 10 pounds this time. Alright. Alright, so this one kind of looks kind of goofy because you kind of stand like this. But it's just curled in this way. A little twist at the end. Like I said, you don't want to overextend anything in this. 6, I lost count. 6, 7. 7. 8. I did at least one extra. Okay, so this goes back to what I was saying yesterday about using your weaker arm to take your weight up. Again, I'm sure anybody who's been watching knows my elbow is fucked. Okay, and on that first one, I turned my hand the wrong. Instead of coming in this way like I wanted to, little curl, I just started here and did one of these things, and it jolted there. So by the time I got near the end, I was a little more careful, and it was better than what it was at first. But coming this way, as soon as I got here, I felt it again. So I had to make sure I was bringing it the proper way. I was not doing it the proper way at first. So right arm wise, I can take that up. This arm, I need to settle a little bit and let it simmer there. But then again, we are going up next time anyway. So we did 10 pounds, 30 reps. If I was doing one of 30 again, I would keep that the same. All right, hammer curls. Hammer curls, we did 10 pounds last week. I got it marked down to stay the same this week. So we need 10 pounders again. All right, hammer curls are simple. Keep your hands this way, not this way, not this way, this way. Definitely not like that. So here, and then you just bring them straight up. Okay? This is your upright. This is your shoulder shrug. This is your inward forearm curl. This is your hammer curl. Alright. 10 pounds, 30 reps. I could go up to the 12 on another round of 130. I think I can do it. I think I can. Oh, that's going in a highlight reel. I think I can. Anyway, last exercise, inward forearm curls, like I just was kind of showing you there for a second. We had 12 pounds last week. We're doing 15 pounds this week. This is simple. I usually start with a slight outward turn of the wrists. Here, you see that there? You don't have to, because on Thursday, Friday, Friday we do reverse curls, which works the outer, or the upper, the outside, the top of the forearm. This one will work in the inner side. So, but a slight outward turn. All right. Will keep you from, will help you get full range of motion on the inward curl. Okay. Start here, you might not get that full curve. So start here, 1, 2, as opposed to here, doesn't seem the same. 3, 4, 5, 6. You get a little bit of hold in there. 7, Now that one is going to be a hard one to continue with a 2 to 3 pound increase. Because if you're putting in this one, your wrist is the pivot point. So you can't put the wrist weights on your wrist. It's not going to do anything. So those might have to increase 5 at a time too, like the squats, front squats, back squats, and the calf raise, which is fun. That's fun. Because your forearms, technically your forearms, your traps are like, they're like heavy duty. Anyway, so 15 pounds, 30 reps. I would take that up next time, at least by the smaller increment. But either way, if I was going to take that up to 17 pounds, it would go up to 20 next time anyway. So we'll be doing 20 next time. I got to turn the music off. Okay. I know it's been over an hour because Instagram turned off. I had to restart it. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Quick side note, if you're still watching on Twitch, do not bogart somebody else's live to try to push your own stuff. And if I say I'm going to go watch your, I'll go check out your stuff, by all means, I was going to go check out your stuff until you started pushing me. You know, I said, yeah, I'll go check it out when I get some time. You're like, now. I'm in the middle of doing something. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to go fulfill what you want to do. You know, this is my life, not your life. Do not bogart somebody else's life. Do not bogart somebody else's channel. Do not bogart somebody else's videos, comment section, whatever, for your own stuff. It's just rude. It's completely rude. I'm not going to go check out somebody's music who's rude. All right? I don't listen to Kanye because he's an asshole. I'm not going to listen to your stuff because you're being an asshole. And then, oh, you got downloaded. Listen, it's workout music. Okay, I'm busy. Why not? Okay, I still don't understand. You don't need to. Any apps, go download. Oh my God, just click the link. I'm in the middle of my own shit, right? You're not even talking about my stuff. You're trying to bogart my channel, me stop what I'm doing to go watch your stuff. I have an agenda. I'm not just some dude sitting here chit-chatting and say, hey, got any new music I can go listen to? And then you go, that would be where you come in and say, hey, yeah, go check out my shit. Sure, no problem. Let's go check it out. It's not what we're doing here. So, anyway, that's it. Speaking of channels, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the same usernames. TikTok is my main account. If you want to have any questions, concerns, comments, you want to give me advice, you want to ask advice, you want me to go listen to your shit, please direct them to the videos in my fitness journey playlist on TikTok. That's going to be your best bet to get a better response from me, because I can do video responses to the Q&A. I can do video responses to your comments in my comment section on those videos. All workout videos are up as of yesterday's video on YouTube in the workout playlist, and all the videos in my TikTok fitness playlist are also in the same titled playlist on YouTube as well. So if you want to leave comments there, great. If you want to chit chat in here, I can answer your questions as much as possible, as long as it doesn't interrupt too much of the workout, because I already talked too much through it in the first place. And I'm trying to stop that. So afterwards, I have no problem doing some Q&A. Before, I have no problem doing some Q&A. But preferably, I would prefer to do the Q&A stuff through videos at a different time. So you can leave a comment in any of those videos, so I can actually take the time and actually make a good video response to you. So yeah, that's it. Alright, so we got what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then stretch day. So 5 more days of week 5, and then we go to our recovery week, which is going to be all Turbo Jam videos. So it's going to look a little like goofy, girly, whatever. Trying to make it look more manly with my pink and purple weights and shit. I probably will be using the 5-pounders for the Turbo Sculpt video, because you hold them the entire time and you're constantly doing stuff with them. So probably for the first one, I will be doing Turbo Sculpt. Then I will be doing the combination of the 20-minute jam that I do Mondays and Thursdays, and the ab jams, which I do Tuesdays and Fridays, will be at the same time. So I'll do 20-minute and then go right into the ab jam. And then on Wednesday I will do the cardio party mix 1, I believe. And then we'll do that one more round for the week. And that will be our recovery week, and then we'll do a stretch again on Saturday or Sunday as well. And then from there, we will go into the 2 of 15 segment. So we're back to the exact same workout, just splitting the exercises up into sets with less reps and higher weight. So, yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'm done. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen.